Hello, these are the Tater Cowgirls with another cooking rodeo, and today Junior Tater Cowgirl is in charge because we are cooking our whole plant-based great she scored second place with that recipe, Addy's Wonton Lasagna. She participated last Wednesday in the Future Chef competition, regional finalists. So there were 10 finalists. They had to prepare their recipe. It was an Asian fusion theme, and Addy made her Wonton Lasagna and got scored second place, won a prize, and we are all very proud of her. She has a great recipe. Now today she's cooking it for you so that you can do it at home. All right, we did the oven. Start. I did it. Tell the people what you did.
So we
here is the camera.
So we put the oven on at 375, and it warms up when we're making stuff in the pot.
Now we do this. Here is your wooden spoon. See, they have the little iron one here. So I have the recipe. Maybe we should get you down a little here. Oops. To show you what we all do. We prepared a little bit because to make it a little shorter, it was a 1.5 hour work experience at the Future Chef show. Okay, so what do you do first?
So we first put in the meat.
The taco crumbles, which is our meat in that case.
The taco crumbles.
Put it in. And I have to tell you, let me show you. Taco crumbles we get from Butler Foods. I'm not sponsored. Yeah, put them all in. Put them all in. And when you take them out of the package, you have to soak them in a cup and 3/4 water. I will put it in the recipe. I put a tablespoon liquid smoke in it, hickory liquid smoke, and half a tablespoon sriracha. So we let them soak already in that, and the taco spice from the crumbles makes it real ideal for that recipe. The original recipe had the Johnson hot pork stuff, so you gotta have something that's hot spice. So this is why I thought the taco crumbles really work good. If you don't have taco crumbles, you can do the same thing with more chopped mushrooms and walnuts chopped. That gives a really good ground meat texture too, and then spice it up really good. Okay, so do you need a little bit more water? Yeah, that's okay. A little bit more water. Okay. So the water saute here. You can put that one in. What did we chop?
Bok choy, spring onion, and mushrooms.
Okay. And the green leaf of the bok choy we leave out.
Yes.
And the basil, right?
Yeah.
Because this is going in later. The green stuff doesn't have to water saute the leaves. Want to put this in? And you know, they had to. This is just we make a tray of silicone cupcakes here. 12. They had to do 50 portions. It was crazy. First of all, they did a good job shopping for the district, shopping for all the stuff we needed, including the fat-free Trader Joe's tomato sauce, which is hard to find if you don't know what you're looking for. And they did a good job, but some of the stuff they did not buy enough, so we had to get creative. I couldn't help her. I was not allowed to help her. They were all in the kitchen. We couldn't even see them. But she had an assistant, and the assistant was genius. They used just smaller cupcake forms, but they had to spray it with fat. By silicone, of course, you don't have to spray, so they're fat-free baking. And then they cut the wonton in 4 little ones and did that for the for the samples. For the judges, they had the ones we do today. So the judges got the whole deal, but the people watching, the audience, got the little samples, and that worked out really well. I mean, they really got creative down there, but it was a little nerve-wracking.
Everyone loved it. They wanted triples.
Yeah. Everybody loved the recipe, so she was very close to being first. So there was she had the best presentation, but the one that won, the bulgogi tacos, were very good too, I have to say. And I wish him all the best for the state finals. We had the regional finals, and the second place was really good. So the first three got prizes on that. Okay, looks good. Alright, what do we need now?
We now need spaghetti sauce.
Fat-free spaghetti sauce, and we do half of it because why?
Last time it got too watery.
Yeah, when we did the trial runs, we did the whole thing and it got too watery. So if you make it more meaty, the sauce, it doesn't run out of the wonton cups. Okay, this is hoisin
sauce. Half.
Yeah, only half of it.
Oh my god, that's a lot.
No, this was half of it.
Oh,
so,
wow.
All right. And now mix that and let it get a little soft.
Yes.
So we keep that in the fridge. So you saw Dynasty Hoisin sauce. And now we can let me get the recipe. So what do you add to the sauce? We have
ginger.
Yeah, we have the 6 Chinese 5 spices, which includes ginger, and we put that in. And that is, let me see. It is a 1/4 teaspoon. Water. You want me to put it in, or do you want to put it in?
You put it in.
You're the chef today. You have to tell me what to do. Okay. Then we have black pepper. Black pepper. You want to brown that in a little bit? Just a few. To taste. Black pepper to taste. I would say a pinch, you know. Alright, then the cumin is a quarter teaspoon.
You may put in cumin?
A 1/4 teaspoon cumin. And we came up with that recipe, by the way. This is not something you get anywhere. Oh, garlic. I had fresh garlic at the show. Addy used 2 cloves of garlic chopped. But here we use 1/2 teaspoon. Should be enough. And as I say, you can always adjust to taste. You know, it's not, nothing is written in stone. All right. Put that away. Get a little bit more space here. Then we have coriander. That's an 8 teaspoon. 8 teaspoon coriander. It smells really good here, right away. 8 teaspoons. Okay, this is that. 1/4 teaspoon turmeric. 1/4 teaspoon turmeric. Okay. 1/4 teaspoon. The coriander, pepper. Do we need salt? Did we try it?
Yeah, we didn't put in any salt yet.
Yeah. I don't want to make it too salty. And I think you had a 1/4 teaspoon. Oh, it's a 1/2. That's too much.
We had like little rocks.
Yeah.
Didn't help.
Huh?
Didn't help.
Well, the taco crumbles already out a little bit. Okay. Okay, I spilled, so it turns out good. I give you a few background information while she cooks from the Crazy Cook Show. So they had to prepare a presentation plate, 9-inch big diameter, and 50 portions of the recipe. The judges got some, and then the audience, so 50 portions. We had for 12 servings the recipe. They doubled it, but they should have ×4 bought the ingredients. So this is where we had to deal with. Okay. Do we need a soy sauce? We need, right? A tablespoon soy sauce. I take the tamari. Okay. And I think you're almost there. Should we do a little bit more tomato sauce, or do you think this looks like in your recipe?
It was like more.
More?
A little more, just that much.
Mm-hmm.
Better.
Because the tomato sauce is good too. Yeah, it looks good. Can I try?
Yeah. Don't burn yourself.
Okay. Show the audience a t-shirt she got. They had to wear an apron, a hairnet, and a t-shirt. I cooked my way to the district finals. Yeah. So under many recipes, hers got chosen among the 10 finalists. I'm very proud of her, you can tell. Okay, yeah, tastes awesome, by the way. Tastes awesome, you hit it right there. Okay, well I do maybe a little bit sriracha, because we want to have it spicy. Okay. You get the whole recipe like we do it here underneath, as always. We did hoisin sauce, right? We did the spaghetti sauce. You need more spaghetti, or is it okay now?
It's okay now.
Okay, turn it off. Alright, so we got that. This is what we need to do the thing. And now we go to that. In the original recipe, this would be ricotta cheese, but of course we don't use cheese. So this is silken tofu, not the firm one, light silken tofu, and you do pepper and salt in it. That's all we put in the tofu.
Why is this?
Do you want me to put it on? Oh, and then you put you chop the, yeah, enough, I think, huh? A little bit more?
You want it?
Okay. We are trying not to use too much salt, okay? You put pepper in?
Yeah.
Alright, so this is done. Okay, mix it. Okay. You got it? Is it good? Okay. So now you show the people how you chop basil. Because we are professionals.
Which one's basil?
This one. This was not a professional question, by the way. Okay, do you see what she does? Explain what you do.
I roll it up.
She rolls up the leaf. And?
Then I take it.
Mm-hmm.
Chop it.
Yeah. Did the judge ask you what you do there?
No.
Okay. But they ask you questions, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Why it's called healthy, your recipe, right? Stuff like that. What do you think is healthy?
They didn't ask what was healthy.
What did you tell them? That boy choc is in there? And,
yeah.
Okay. Choc boy, not boy choc. Okay.
What?
Oh, one of my side comments, by the way. They had to prepare healthy meals, and they got plus points for using meat. Steak meat, probably that's why the bulgogi won. But she got plus points for the boy choc. But okay, Dr. McDougall, if you listen, maybe you can tell them that it's not healthy to use a lot of oil and fat and meat in those recipes. They had to prepare a kid-friendly, healthy meal, Asian fusion, and she came up with that, and that's really healthy. You want to cut that too a little? Yeah, like this.
Okay.
Just cut it. We don't need that much because we only have 12 portions. I think that would actually work.
Yeah.
So, that's okay. We are whole plant-based tater cowgirls. You get our recipe, and I think it's a big accomplishment to come up second place with a whole plant-based recipe, and you know, only one meat lover was first, was better in the competition. That's pretty good. The chicken nachos, we survived all the good stuff they cooked there. Really good recipes, creative ones. She got second place, and I think there's hope. There's hope for this country and for the school districts and the chefs, that they realize that meatless cooking is, and fat-free cooking is the way to go to be healthy. Let's just hope. Okay, put that in the sauce. I would cut that a little bit more, the basil, so that you have more. We roll the basil because the oils are getting more effective in the meal. That's why you roll basil, not just chop it. And we put it in at the end because we don't want to cook it down too much, so that you really taste the basil in the muffin cups. Okay, here we go. We put that here on the side, and now we show you. We did a few because it takes too long otherwise. She shows what she did. So that's how we start. We put two of these wonton. Let's Frida show you. Frida, you get them at Walmart actually. Frida's Wonton Wrappers. We put two so that the edges are not on the same place. How do you say it? The edges are like this, yeah. So just put it in. Okay. See why it takes long. I was worried we couldn't get it done in time, but she did good. Okay, just put it in. It's good. Yeah. And next one. The only thing you have to make sure that the edges are looking over the edge, because you want to have it, when it's baked, you want to have the brown edges looking out. It looks like a little flower. It actually looks really cool without doing too much. Put the other one in. And the wonton are like lasagna. I think they're just a little thinner. We started only taking one for the recipe, and it, you know, it was not enough for the bottom. We wanted a little more stable. So we decided to on the bottom to put 2 wonton wrappers. I can retire soon. Good. So how do we start? What is now?
Now we put in the tofu.
Okay, tofu.
Maybe a spoon.
Tofu goes in for. You want a spoon? Okay. So you put a little bit tofu in every center of the wontons. You take the finger if it doesn't. Put it there and take the finger.
We like took it instead of using the spoon, we like did it with our hands.
Yeah, do whatever you did in the contest. That's fine. So I show you in the meantime the taco crumble meat. It looks like ground meat, or you know, the original recipe for that lasagna. We mixed it with Asian fusion, but it was an Italian. We started with an Italian lasagna recipe with hot pork links, Johnsonville. That's what they used as meat. So we replaced it with taco crumbles to get the hotness. Then we had to introduce the Asian fusion, and we mixed with hoisin sauce and the Chinese 5 spices. That really gives it a really good zing, I would say. Are you done? Okay, now you do what? You want to wash your hands first? Okay. You want a towel? Here. Okay. Go on, cause
now we need another.
you need a spoon again?
Yeah, okay, I don't want to put the in the hot thing.
This one?
Yes. Perfect. So now we have to put in this.
The sauce.
The sauce.
Put enough in.
Oh.
Okay. You want me to help you?
Yes, please.
Then it goes faster. I was really worried, and there was a lot of work for 50 portions. Assistant was really cool. It was a cafeteria lady from the high school.
That's the girl who came, the cafeteria lady who helped the other girl come in first last year.
Yeah. She's a winning assistant. So you see what we do. Oh, they also had a waste thing. They had to weigh their waste.
I lost that because we had to put in paper and stuff. So
Yeah.
we had the bottles.
And
Did not work.
okay. And she had a lot of vegetables, so she had more organic waste than the ones who just fried the steak. Well, okay. We take that. Okay, what now?
Now we put on the
Mozzarella. And we have vegan mozzarella. I couldn't find really anything that would work better. That cheese sauce is out there. It didn't really taste good. So just don't do too much, okay? Put the mozzarella on. I'm not a big fan of vegan cheese. But that one from Days, you only have to be careful. Trader Joe's has 3 different mozzarella vegan cheeses. Only one of them is without casein. That's the mozzarella style cheese. You have to look in the ingredients in the back. 2 of them have casein in it, which is milk, which is the stuff in the milk that is actually cancerous. Carcinogen, how do you say that? Anyway, make sure you don't get that one, because otherwise you might as well take the normal mozzarella cheese. Come, move on. Move on, dot something. You don't want to say it?
Move on what?
It's a website we don't want to know about. Okay. A little bit more. A little bit more. Yeah, perfect. You don't want to be too stingy.
I would probably.
Okay.
I bet the taste of the cheese is better than the smell of me.
Okay, then another wonton layer comes on top.
I make it like a the diamond that just got the strip over here.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Like this.
Okay.
Push it down a little because I don't want it to.
You push it down a little bit, right? Do I do it right?
Yes.
Oh no. You never know. So we only use 1 for the second layer, not 2. It's important because otherwise you get it too dry.
If you use the little ones,
Yeah.
only put on a wonton and then don't put anything else, so it'll overlap
Yeah.
on everything else.
The smaller cupcakes they use for the samples, they only put 1 wonton layer.
It looks like a ravioli.
Yeah, almost. That's true. Actually, next Sunday we might make something kind of like ravioli. It's called Maultaschen, Swabian Maultaschen, and it's with spinach filled and vegetable filled
That sounds delicious.
little squares. It's kind of like Maultaschen. Okay. Oh, you're done. Sorry. Okay, so we take that and put that in the fridge. Now we start again with the tofu.
We'll put it into spoon. Actually,
Huh?
the hand is better.
And
Even
it's
though
very just do it like you want.
it feels
Do
so
it, do
weird.
it. just us eating it. That's, by the way, these are the one she's preparing is lunches for the coming week. So I have a little cupcake lasagna.
I had one of these for my lunch for the field trip.
Yeah. Addy took it to the field trip. It's really cute. That's why we came up with it.
Everyone wanted one.
It's really kid friendly. You know, you have a little cupcake. You can hold it. You can eat it. I thought it's a great recipe.
Everyone wanted one. The kids from Champions wanted me to cook for them.
They want me to her daycare, the Champions next to her elementary school. The kids want her to cook for her. You can do that.
Yes.
Are you done?
Yeah. We should make one for a party.
Now we do the sauce again, right?
Yes.
Okay.
We should make these for a party or something.
Yeah.
Like for...
So yeah, that's good to remind me. That's a good party recipe too. If you have a party, that looks good on the. You don't even have to do a presentation like we had to do. You can leave it in the cupcakes and it looks nice. You know. You don't even have to put it on a plate. Okay, we just keep the rest for I make something out of it. Did you have enough sauce for the recipes?
Yeah, we had a huge bowl and it was too watery.
Too watery?
It was like kinda not. But
yeah, they said, oh, they bought not enough stuff, and I said, oh, why don't you put more mushrooms? And yeah, because it waters down the recipe. And you know, I'm a helicopter grandma. I couldn't go there. They didn't. Last year they cooked on the tables and you could walk around and look at it, so I could look. And this year they took them in the kitchen, in the high school kitchen, and we couldn't do anything. So I was sitting out there dying that it got right, because they all had all these variations, because she didn't have all the recipes she needed.
I just looked at the
But
paper.
it worked well. It really tasted good.
I was looking down at the paper and I'm like, I put 1/4 of each spice.
Put more cheese on it, yeah.
Is it okay? I put 1/4 of each spice in the sauce.
Yeah.
That's what I'm supposed to do?
Mm-hmm.
Good, because it didn't tell me anything else.
There's 1/8, but that's okay.
Yeah, 1/8. I put an 1/8 in that too.
Okay.
I only put 1/2 to 1/4.
Mm-hmm. Put more cheese on it. Okay. Put here more cheese here. More cheese here. You know, you have to see that it melts. Okay, here too. All right. So now we put it in the oven at 375 for 15 minutes. And then we come back to you and show you how they look like and show you the presentation plate, okay? See you later. Hello, we are back. And here we took them out of the oven after 15 minutes when the cheese is melted and you want the edges of the wonton like nice and brown. That it looks really crispy. Do not take them out right away. Wait 5 minutes until they are cooler, which we did. And then you take it. I tried to dump it. The best way to take it out is with 2 forks, I think. You go straight down into the cupcake. And you take it out like this and put it in a little tray. See, like this.
Or you can just take it out of your hands like this.
And we bought these little takeout packages for our show. So you can put it in here, and the judges had the little packages to walk with. The detail makes it in these competitions, I'm telling you.
You can take it out of your hands like
yeah, this. All right, okay, all right. So Addy did the presentation. She got the best one from all of them. She did a little Zen garden, and I bring it really carefully up here. See that? It was a little incense. Then this is on our little rock in her bag. The plate was 9 inches, was a little bigger. It looks a little cramped here, but I wanted to show you what we did. And it was a beautiful presentation. And ladies and gentlemen, this is a carrot butterfly. I went through 2 packages of carrots until I learned how to carve a carrot butterfly. I will put the link from the YouTube where I found it. I will put it on underneath this cooking. If you want to try it, you can do it, okay? The trick is really thin and really sharp knife. If you don't have it paper thin, it's not gonna work. The wings will break every time you try to put it open, fold it open. Okay, just to let you know. Okay, so this is Addy's Wonton Lasagna when Old World meets the Red Dragon in Silicon Valley. This was the title of her entree, second place at the district final Future Chef Cook Show. And see you next week. I hope you like her meal. I'm really proud of her. She did a great job and it tastes wonderful. Bye, as you say in California. Peace out. Pow. Say it. Peace out.
Peace out, pal.